This year, Laingsburg High School had the opportunity to host the TLT program, Teachers Learning Together, headed by Dr. Kevin Feldman. This program provides an opportunity for teachers all across Mid-Michigan to come to Laingsburg High School and give and receive critical feedback to become more interactive teachers.
Versus immigrationists. If you...
It wasn't to criticize anything that I was doing. It was to, first of all, tell me things that they liked that I was doing. And then also say, I wonder if you would have tried this. And so for me, it was a win-win because I got to get new ideas from not just people from our school, but all over. That was a positive for me. And then, I got to find out what they thought was something I was doing already that was good.
So the program that we are a part of here that I've developed is called Improving Literacy. So it's an academic literacy program. The folks over in Ingham County in the greater Lansing area called it TLT. That stands for Teachers Learning Together, because a major part, well, our focus is on literacy, reading, writing, speaking, listening, thinking. So every content area, mathematical literacy, scientific literacy, artistic literacy. Why they call it TLT as a major part of it is not just somebody like me giving seminars, but it's really honoring the knowledge and experience that classroom teachers have, and to make that available to each other by having days like today where we open our classrooms up and have teams of teachers observing each other and giving each other feedback about what they've observed in terms of how students are responding, what students are thinking, what they're writing, what they're doing, what they're learning. Students, raise your hand if you think it's a good idea. Teachers.
I think it helps the class because it makes it a lot more fun. Like, I'm more likely to pay attention if I'm having fun than if I'm bored, like sitting at a desk.
So here we've used it in a verb phrase. It goes into...
I have a team of high school teachers here, and we are doing learning walks. We're going into a teacher's classroom, and we have a sheet that we are using, an observation sheet, to look at the engagement in the classroom. And what we do is we put down what we like, what we see that the teacher, that we like what they're doing, like could be how they're interacting, some of the group work, precision partnering. And then we're also looking at, sometimes we have questions. I'm wondering why you do it this way. And we discuss that with the teacher, and then maybe some suggestions. One of the things we found out in education is that we don't work together enough as teachers to improve our craft. We're doctors, they work together, they do all kinds of surgeries and learn from each other. And in classrooms, we've traditionally just went in the classroom, shut our door, and taught. And we want to learn from each other to be better educators. So it's not about an observation to evaluate, but it's an observation to help each other do a better job in the classroom.
I need everybody to say that, and if that is what I would like more than just 7 of you.
I had 2 groups of teachers. One was with the actual kind of creator of the TLT, so Dr. Kevin Feldman. What I got out of the teachers coming in observing is that they shared what they liked about the class that maybe I didn't realize, like, for example, how I structured my class. I didn't really do it, with the notion of how it was actually set up. It was kind of fluid, so they noticed that how I set up the class was really good. I got some suggestions on how I can be a better teacher, how I can make my class a little bit more effective, how I can engage the kids a little bit more. And then tomorrow I get to reciprocate, which means I'll get to go to St. John's High School and I will get to observe and provide feedback to other teachers. So hopefully that we can become just a strong and tight-knit learning community.
If that sentence from geometry, we called it something.
So it's a collaborative project around academic literacy in which teachers are major drivers, not just so-called experts like me. I have my expertise and I play my role, but it's more like a baseball team where we have multiple roles. I might be, say, the manager or one of the coaches, but I don't pitch. The math teacher is the pitcher. The science teacher is first base, metaphorically.
This is Tristan Butler reporting for Wolf News.